Welcome to Novice Sports, the sports network where we have no idea what we're talking about. So this happened a few days ago, but Jeff Stoutland actually agreed to extend his contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I can't find the actual contract length and the amount of money that he's going to be getting. Hey, you want to extend your contract? Hey, yeah, I kind of want to extend my contract. That type of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So that's all that's happened so far. But he has agreed to extend his contract, which is amazing for the Eagles because probably one of the best offensive line coaches in the league. Also, he was an assistant running game coordinator. His accolades this year is he has 3 offensive linemen in the Pro Bowl that were Pro Bowlers. He had Jason Kelsey, Landon Dickerson, and Lane Johnson. Beyond that, the other 2 on the offensive line were alternates for the Pro Bowl. Say somebody couldn't go, they would have made it. Or 2 people wouldn't go, they would have made it. And that's Isaac Samalu and Jordan Mailata. To be able to have all 5 of your linemen tied to the Pro Bowl in 1 year, that's pretty amazing. So the fact that he's able to do that, I'm super glad he's coming back. That's probably the best way to start the not off season for the Eagles yet, but the best way to go as we're going into it next week. The next week will start our off season no matter what the outcome of this game this week is going to be. So this is probably one of the best ways to actually go into that off season week next week. Now, we all know that the NFL decided to no longer play a tackle football game or a live contact football game during the Pro Bowl. In order to actually have the players give more effort during the games, because they weren't before, due to the fact that they wanted to limit the chance of them getting an injury during the game, because if you injure yourself during the Pro Bowl, well, if it's bad enough, it could affect you next season too. So they changed it into a flag football game. Me personally, I have not seen anyone else's opinion on this, so this is my unbiased opinion of what I saw during the flag football game. I enjoyed it. Now, I did watch just the highlights, but I noticed in the highlights that was basically most of the game was highlights. I'm just going to take it as basically almost watching the game. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm probably actually going to watch it next year. That might have to do with my competitive nature, and I want the NFC to be the best because my team is in the NFC. And just seeing even how competitive Peyton Manning was at the end of the game. I don't know if the call at the end of the game was the right call or not. I don't know anything about flag football rules and their differences from the live NFL rules. I'm sure there are definitely differences, especially because he was arguing over if the kneel down at the end of the game was legal or not. So I don't know. I can't tell you. So I'm not going to say on that, but just the fact that he was upset about it shows that he's competitive. And also the players are getting on up with him. So the players are now competitive. Even just seeing the players on defense actually trying to stop the offense was great. And no players were jogging. Nobody was putting 50% of what they had out there. So that was cool. That was fun to see. And I enjoyed it. I personally enjoyed it. But that's all I have. If you thought this video was useful in any way, or even if you didn't, just please like and subscribe. And as always, go deep!